Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. The studio lights were dimmed, bathing the scene in the gentle amber glow reserved for reflective moments. Helena Vance, the iconic, steady presence who had guided the flagship morning news program, Daybreak Chronicle, for a quarter of a century, sat across a polished mahogany table. She was celebrating the monumental anniversary of her debut, marking 25 years as the show's primary anchor, an unprecedented span in the shifting sands of modern media. In an exclusive sit-down interview, Helena looked back, her expression a mix of deep fondness and quiet exhaustion. 25 years, she mused, stirring her tea. Sometimes it feels like 2 years. Sometimes 2 centuries. The media world is unrecognizable from the one I entered. Back then, we were just trying to deliver the news. Now, everyone is demanding to be part of the news. The conversation inevitably steered toward the single question every rival network and television executive wanted answered. What was the key to Daybreak Chronicle's enduring success? Why, when other shows had burned bright and faded, did Helena's presence maintain such magnetic loyalty? Helena leaned forward, dismissing the notion that it was technical innovation or aggressive segment production. The secret to the Chronicle wasn't in the script or the reading stunts. It was in the commitment to something simpler: authenticity and intimacy. She explained that from day one, she and her team viewed the show not as a formal news broadcast, but as a meeting in the national living room. We recognized early on that we were coming into people's homes while they were still in their bathrobes, drinking coffee and getting their children ready for school. That environment doesn't tolerate a velvet rope or pretense. If you step in there and act like a detached authority, they'll change the channel. Her philosophy centered on 2 core principles: unscripted humanity and radical empathy. My job was never just to read the teleprompter. It was to look directly into the lens and be honest about how I felt about the stories we covered, the joy, the sadness, the sheer absurdity of it all. If I was covering a national tragedy, I didn't try to suppress the human reaction. I let the audience see that I, too, was a parent, a neighbor, a citizen first. That act of vulnerability, of acknowledging the weight of the story with them, that was the connection. This approach often meant taking risks. She recalled an instance during a segment about a major, complex national debate. Instead of pushing for a quick soundbite, Helena paused, taking an extra 30 seconds of airtime, a mortal sin in morning television, just to acknowledge the emotional divide in the country. She admitted, live on air, that she didn't have the easy answers, but she had profound respect for the pain on both sides of the issue. That day the studio was panicking, she recalled with a laugh, but the mail we received was overwhelming. People felt seen. They felt respected. They wrote that it was the first time a news program felt like a conversation instead of a lecture. That confirmed it. We broke the fourth wall and invited the audience to sit down with us, not just watch us. Helena attributes her 2.5 decades of stability to this focus on the viewer's emotional landscape. Her goal was to be the reassuring voice, the constant in a world of variables. She became the nation's familiar face, the one who navigated the hardest days and celebrated the brightest moments with equal, unreserved sincerity. As the interview concluded, she reflected on the future of the Daybreak Chronicle. It's time for a new voice to take that seat, someone who can bring their own unique brand of empathy to the table. But the foundation is laid. The key isn't to be the smartest person in the room, it's to make the audience feel like they are the most important people in the room. Her legacy, cemented not just in ratings, but in genuine connection, stood as proof